Anyways, let's get started with her story. You haven't played her story yet. I got some spoilerinos. But still. Let's see.
I just got back from Waterfall Soup.
What happened?
What happened? Did something come up with General Chop?
No, nothing really.
I mean, that dodge was not
Might not
working.
even
Oh,
be a
that
big
sounds
deal.
terrible.
It's just... General Chop mentioned that Soldier 11 hasn't come to eat noodles at the shop for some time now. We haven't heard from her
They're in
for
the
a while
dark. That's
either.
okay. She's been busy. Maybe she's on a mission?
Maybe she's been busy with something lately. You know, like a mission.
On
Maybe.
a mission? But even then, she'd still try to reply to messages from you. That's what she did before. This is starting to worry
she
me
not?
now.
Anymore?
If only her squad mates were with her.
A few days ago, Trigger visited Scott Outpost. If I'm not mistaken, you're back to inquire about Soldier 11 again. When was the last time you got some shut-eye? They're closed right now. Don't worry, I'm fine. And I come. That is not how you sleep. That. Sure. And I can't rest until I've confirmed her whereabouts. Recently, she keeps getting redeployed, and I haven't been able to contact her, which is very unusual. We are colleagues after all, so I thought perhaps you might have some information. You're in luck. However, I want you to promise me something. Don't push yourself too hard, and go get a good night's sleep for her sake, if nothing else. Thanks, I'll do it for you too, right? I know you say that to everyone, but fine, here goes. Someone who looks a lot like Soldier 11 was spotted in Hollow Zero. According to the eyewitness account, she was with some armed individuals who were not Defense Force personnel. I'll send you the precise coordinates. Are you heading out now, Trigger? Oh, okay. Am I playing Trigger now? Oh. Oh, okay.
Eradicate
Is she
all
DPS? I'm gonna put in lighter.
Time for another win.
Just in case. That's an hotbox. Hotbox? Hitbox? Okay. I was like, hotbox? Is that a new term? Specifically made for Zenless?
Ray provided. She's so kind. Adjusting for wind.
I'm here.
I don't know how to play her. This is gonna be fun. Oh, Pulcher. Is that Pulcher or is that Trigger? It has to be Trigger, doesn't it? Where are we going?
Suspicious ether fluctuations over there.
She doesn't really have boob physics, but I'm sorry. I stared at her butt there for a hot second. Did you see that shot? Let me show you again.
Yeah.
She jiggles it so hard. Why is she jiggling it so hard?
Yeah.
I did see a video about a Hugo having butt jiggles too, and they buffed his butt apparently. I don't know. I have to check this out for science reasons. Whenever he drops, you know, equality and such.
Increased firepower.
There it is.
Bam. Where are we going? Oh. We're going nowhere because there is more to fight. Come here, buddy.
Press the advantage. Ether vision activate. My bullets
What's
are
her?
one with the wind.
Bam.
Gotcha now.
Supporting position. Show no mercy. Undependent.
Okay, she's an off-fielder,
The
isn't she?
target's exposed.
Because she's constantly coming and helping.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? There's a chest. There is a chest. I nearly missed. Can you open this? Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Out of the way! Were we under attack? Yeah, you guys are. Trigger subdued and capture an enemy. With the hit me. You're from the defense force, a soldier of the people. You can't just go dishing out vigilant justice, can you? I don't need to get my hands dirty. I just need to leave you in a place where no one can find you and remove your protective gear. It will be the corruption here that takes your life. Fine, I'll tell you everything. You're looking for that woman, right? The one wearing a military uniform like yours, with that intriguing face. And the other already restrained her, and they took her that way. Is that so? Thank you for your cooperation. Trigo slams the butt of her gun hard against the enemy's mask. Oh no. The fake soldier's willing doesn't save him from being forcefully put to sleep, sending him into peaceful oblivion with an act of mercy. Oh, are we just letting... Am I just letting him there?
Yeah.
I guess.
That's
Okay.
Soldier 11?
Or a Soldier 11. Is there anything else here? No? Okay.
Yeah.
Into the black hole!
Take out that sniper.
Wait, that's not Andy. That's the other one. That's the fire soldier. Lollipop.
Recalibrating. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the big boss, and that's why I'm not using his ult yet.
Ether vision activate.
There we go.
There it is.
There it is indeed. Damn! Come here.
Press the advantage. This bullet will reach its mark. Target locked. Yeah. Increase firepower. Support ready.
Damn.
I'll pierce right through. Supporting position.
Pew, pew, pew.
Time to pin them down.
Oh, he seems like a
Target's
really good
exposed.
off-fielder. Well. Amidst all the etheric turbulence, Trigger catches sight of Soldier 11. However, something feels different. Soldier 11 is not acting like her usual self.
Soldier 11. No. Damn
What the
it.
fuck is this guy?
You should have been no match for her. What did you do?
Rocked her?
Ah, the blind sniper. So you actually can see.
Release her.
She's a sniper.
I
You,
still
what?
have my bullets to answer to.
Your friend is beyond help, Sniper. There's no stopping Silver's revival.
Just as Trigger fires a shot, the enemy vanishes into a fissure of a Soldier 11 in his arm. Oh, what? Oh, very useless. More enemies begin closing in, and by the time Trigger finishes dealing with them, the fissure is already closed.
Damn you. Silver's revival. What did he mean by that?
It's me. Sorry, could you help me relay a message to the captain when you have the time? Soldier 11 and I will both be using up all of our leave starting today. Are you going on vacation together without me? I'm already racking my brain trying to figure out what I did to upset you. You know it's not like that. I know. Soldier 11, haven't you found her yet? Yeah, please don't tell the captain about this just yet. She's already got enough on her plate. Are you sure you don't need my help? Why are we not telling anyone that Shikondo got abducted? Is that not an important information we should rely on to others? I appreciate the offer, but it won't be necessary. I don't want to kick the hornet's nest. After all, Soldier 11's recent frequent redeployment are also on orders from the higher-ups. Ow! Hi, Tal. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Welcome. Then am I the kick or the hornet's nest? I want to be the hornet's nest. So that you'll think of me whenever you talk about hornets. What is his issue? Please. The fuck? Why would I ever talk about a hornet? Ugh, never mind. There's something else too. What, there's more? I want to know what does Silver's revival mean? Sounds like a new Australia album. You're so sleep deprived that you've lost your sense of humor. Silver's revival or whatever. Want me to ask about it on the internet? You're the best. Call me as soon as you have something. I always miss hearing your sweet voice. Aww, stop There you. Save your sweet talk for someone who actually needs it. Now, soldier, trigger. I order you. Soldier. Oh, that's a fucking name. Okay, wait. I order you to go and get some rest. A few days later, Trigger receives a call from her companion. According to her reply, she has already reached out to the informant through internet. The contact information: a young woman on 6th Street holding a fried chicken burger. Is she just gonna hold a fried chicken burger the entire day, or what? What? I missed a couple of anniversaries, so I owed you. What? What anniversaries do you mean? A bit rubbish, that's okay. Take a nap. It's the perfect time to nap. A woman holding a fried chicken burger. I hope I can recognize the smell of a fried chicken burger. Is she blind after all? I'm so confused. Subscription anniversaries? I'm still a bit confused. Huh?
Hello.
Hi, Shadow. How are you doing? Welcome.
The one who contacted me on internet.
It's the Soldier Envy event. Yes. I haven't done that one yet.
Oh, the burger.
Oh, you're at work?
I was
Look, I
starving, so
assumed you're not at
I
work.
already finished it. Thanks for coming to meet me. Long story short, we need to stop Silver.
I
from
mean, it
coming
is
back.
kinda envy.
By the way, what was your name again?
I hadn't introduced myself. I'm still unsure if I can trust you.
Hi, Maniac.
Don't take it
Welcome.
personally. I'm always cautious with people I've just met, especially someone from internet who claims to have intel without any solid proof. But I have to admit, you do seem kind
Oh,
of familiar.
really?
Even though I can't see your face.
Did you renew when I
you
was not
somehow
off
remind me
online?
of a friend who's in danger.
They've taken her, haven't they?
Wait, how much do you actually know?
I'm just as clueless as you about what's happening.
Oh, I think
But
that's lies.
You might have heard of me.
Girl without a
I'm
burger,
Andy,
by the way.
the former
She is not
captain of
holding a
Silver
chicken
Company.
burger.
So, you're...
Yeah, that's me. I'm the one who died in Soldier 11's place.
Huh?
So you should get why I feel responsible for her.
Would you understand if I say I'm still not completely convinced?
No worries.
What?
I've dealt with even more skeptical people before. Trust isn't gained
Does
on
this have to
words
do something
alone.
with Soldier 11's
So
story?
how
Because I did not
about
pay attention to that
we
back
meet
then.
inside the hollow?
Inside the hollow?
I'm not the best with words. Showing you through my actions might be more convincing. You just need to see me in battle.
So you're that envy. Sorry, I can't trust you yet. It looks like I must earn your trust. Let's meet in the hollow. Once you've seen my combat skills, you'll understand what I mean. Alright, that's a deal. Let's each head back and prepare. Okay, so this is exclusive for this one. So the reason Ambi is not in that soldier form thingy anymore is because she died in place of Soldier 11? Ambi, you still haven't gone back to the cunning airs? Have I imposed too much? Sorry, I'll help out to run the shop. Actually, please don't. Every time you store videotapes, 18 has to go through and relabel them. Are you and Nicole having a fight? No, I would never fight with Nicole. It's just, I got caught up in a sticky situation, and I don't want to drag the cunning hairs into it. Oh, I see how it is. So dragging us into it is okay, just not them? That's not what I meant. I'll help out around the store, and I'll bring you burgers too. Ambi, what? You can stay here as long as you want. If you need help, we'll always be there for you. I understand. Thank you. I'd like to rest for a bit now. I have an appointment later that I need to keep. Get some rest. If Nicole comes knocking, I can stall her for a bit, but I can't keep it from her forever, you know? Brings him into the I mean, that's what you get for being the main character, you know? You know? A short while later. Ambi, are you going out? Yeah, is there anything you'd like me to bring back? Juice, burgers, milk, burgers? Anything? Burgers? I might pass by a store on the way back from the hollow. Off to the hollows again, just like that? I made an arrangement with someone. Rest assured, I've already prepared a carrot. I won't need to bother you this time, Proxy. We don't need milk or burgers. We just want you to return safe and sound. Don't worry, I will. In that case, I'll be off. You think she likes burgers? But she was the girl without burgers. That was her name. Anything else here? Yeah. Okay.
Evade now.
Oh. That's what I get for vandalism. Where do I go? Trigger! You're very punctual. Back then, I used to make soldiers who were late to do push-ups. Soldier 11 is the same. As long as I've known her, she's never missed an appointment, or has she even been out of contact. We'll find her, Trigger. Can I call you Trigger? Please do. I don't have any nicer sounding names. Sam, leave the fighting to me. All you need to do is carefully observe my movements. Don't worry, I'll cover you when I deem it necessary.
Let me take a good look.
That's how friendships start. That's exactly how friendships do start. You like how 30% of her agent trust in store is just about her liking burgers? I haven't played that one yet.
Roger.
I only played the one that were like necessary story-wise. We still have to do the one for Lycon.
Unfortunately, the enemy is too weak. I won't be able to show you my full combat abilities.
You want a stronger one? I'm sure I can find one. I have that luck. Finding strong enemies.
As the type of person who'd say something like that.
From the invite. Oh, okay. I haven't done those either. I only done the guys. I have preferences. And Miyabi. The guys and Miyabi.
Standing by.
Maybe you know preferences.
No. There's no mistaking it. You really are that Anby. A person's fighting style is a raw response in life and death situations. It can't be easily faked like a resume or some other physical token. You and Soldier 11, the way you fight and use ether, it's nearly identical. Incredible.
We're sisters. Assuming that sisters means replicas from the same blueprint.
What?
So the rumors circulating in the military about Silver Company, they're really true?
Are they
How much have you
robots?
heard?
Only that Silver Company no longer exists. But biologically creating soldiers in mass quantities, how could that even be possible?
From what I know,
It's the only girl that I
besides
own.
intelligent constructs,
Ted.
everyone is born
She's the only one I
biologically
technically own.
delivered by storks, so they say. So making one isn't much different from making 100.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Yeah, my jokes never really hit the mark. Sorry about that.
No. I'm the one who should be saying sorry. I was just astonished. I never thought the military had this level of technology. If they could mass produce soldiers, then why would they still...
So Envy
I
and Soldier
understand.
11 are
If
technically
they
not
could use
human?
replicas as cannon fodder, then why still risk human lives? That's what you're thinking, right?
I was trying to say it in a more... diplomatic way.
It's okay. I won't take offense.
Dad.
Not over this. They'd
Don't you wanna
probably
go back
say
to
the
work?
reason is because replicas are simply too expensive. While a Silver Company
What
soldier
about
could
work, huh?
change the game, it costs nearly as much as training a top-tier general and paying their fees and pension for their family. The real cost isn't in creating the mind or body, but in replicating the subject's unique physical abilities, mental aptitude, and reflexes. And what's even more costly is that, for reasons that were not fully understood when the research was halted, these unique qualities couldn't be fully replicated in mass production. As for the inferior ones, they were deemed as disposable.
Anby, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't. But
I did
there's
see a
always someone who
post
does mean that.
about these colors do change, and apparently they're like mood changing, kinda. Depending like what her mood is, like when she's sad, she has like certain colors, or angry, or vigilant, or something. You have to check that out. I don't remember every color compared with everything, but like I think that one was like sad.
There's always someone with an agenda, trying to use us. Maybe that's why Silver Company fell. I won't forgive those people. Any of them. However, the downfall itself isn't entirely a bad thing. With Silver Company gone, their evil technology was lost with it. Or so I thought. Until now.
Silver's revival. So you're saying someone has resurrected that technology? Soldier 11's abduction seems linked to this. I have to admit, your theory has some merit. But as far as I know, all the data from that time was erased. Could it be the Defense Force? Hold on. Something doesn't add up.
What are you thinking about?
If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to take Soldier 11 at all. I know my squad mate. All it would take is an order from up top, and she'd put herself on the operating table without a peep.
Really? So, that's how she is now.
She's the model example of a loyal soldier. Isn't that how you remember Soldier 11?
No, I never knew a Soldier 11 in the past. Only...
How could this be happening? There shouldn't be so many ethereals here.
I recognize this formation. We once used it to battle ethereals.
What?
It's another legacy of Silver Company. Back then, we had a brilliant sister who excelled in strategy over combat. Let's handle this. The person we're after must be behind it.
I just wanna
TWCA
say,
Type 3.
it's not my fault that Lycon is like a
That's the name of
gentleman,
that
okay?
formation?
Everyone would fall for that. That doesn't matter. Look at him. That proves nothing. That proves nothing. Discord looks so fucking ass ugly, doesn't it? I hate the update.
Neutralize.
This bullet will reach its mark. Support him.
Standing by.
Pew, 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 pew.
Fire support ready.
Are we done? Oh, it smells.
This feels familiar. I don't like it. Think.
Not one for nostalgia? I'm starting to understand you more now.
At your command.
Engaging. Adjusting for wind. The melody of combat. Time to pin them down.
Yeah, I don't think I'm using them properly. Okay. Ambi,
Quick shot.
just do your job.
Recalibrating.
They're exposed. Be gone.
I'll pierce right through.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm not exactly sure how trigger works and how to trigger certain things with her.
Target confirmed.
Let's go. Oh.
Anby, what is that?
I don't know.
Oh, that's the old Silver Squad uniform.
Oh. We done talking? Can I go in? Okay. Inside a lab, tucked away in a building somewhere. Oh. Stop panting into my ears.
Her skills, they're still as sharp as ever. Truly remarkable. I feel honored just being her defect. Silver Squad can't be without its captain.
She is a tiny bit hot.
Give me some meds,
I'll
eh?
admit. I like baddies. It's two.
You're the worst of any defect. I know you can't talk, but is there something wrong with your nerves too? Be gentle. Seriously, I have fewer and fewer parts of my original body, and yet I feel more and more pain. I'm curious why that is. But you wouldn't understand such a complex question, would you? Because you're an idiot. Enough. Stop making that miserable noise. Now, about our subject. She's still alive, right?
There you are. So, they call you Soldier 11 now, right? What a hideous
I'll
name.
be honest. it's a kind of bit hot. it's not so hot. There is no concept because she is unconscious. But if there would be consent, this would be, you know.
But I'm looking at you now. You do have a pretty face. Pretty and pitiful. This face is the only thing we have left in common.
I blame.
I'm nothing like you.
Welcome.
Lost all my limbs. I'm no longer a complete
It's not my
member of
fault.
Silver Squad. And I need a complete body for the experiment. Which is why I need you. What? You're asking me what happened? But you should know what happened that day. It was the day you weren't there.
Oh.
Captain Anby traded herself for you. Even with her incredible strength, she could only save one of us. But why?
Look, I can appreciate a
did it
really
have
hot
to be
situation, okay?
You. Why not me? Why not Twiggy? Tell me why! They were all dead. Heaps.
How are you
and
doing, Blade?
heaps
It's been a
of
while.
Corpses crushing me. When they found me, my limbs were severely corrupted. I couldn't move. I couldn't fight back. I used to be a soldier, ready to defend this city. But that day, I was...
Oh.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You startled me. All right, fine. You're just here to remind me, right? They're here to pick up today's shipment. I'll go handle it. After that, I'll come back and tell you the rest.
I listened to
of
what was
today's
being said.
story.
I did listen. Meanwhile, outside the lab, Ambi and Trigger pressed their ears against the frosty steel door, listening closely for any sound inside. You in recovery mode? For my hamstring at the land? At the hip? How? Okay, knee I understand. I can behind that. The hip? I didn't even know that something like that is possible. Are you okay?
It seems Soldier 11 is being held captive here. So what's the plan?
Okay, I'm glad it's not just me being very confused about the hip part.
The plan?
Shh. Let's discuss it over there.
I mean, what's the current plan? It's very simple. I don't even need a map to explain it. Infiltrate the place and rescue Soldier 11. Oh, and I'm listening. But that's it. That's the plan. There is no more plan than that. It's the whole plan? Yep. Please provide support from outside. Look, you don't always need big old plans. Sometimes a simple plan is a good enough plan. This is something I have to settle alone. If anyone can do it, it's me. This is how Silver Squad always operates. I'm the captain, and so that's how it always has been done. However, back then, it was usually a backup plan. Piggy was always in charge of the backup plans. Piggy, if I'm not mistaken, she's the enemy we're facing now, right? I don't know why she's become like this. The backup plans, what's her style? First, feign weakness, for turning the tables with unorthodox tactics. For her, no cost is too great to regain the upper hand. That does sound like a proper backup plan. After all, it's a plan that would only be utilized when every other option has been exhausted. I keep in contact with you through the headset. Don't try to be a hero, Emily. If anything happens to you, You won't be able to save Soldier Lover on your own, right? I understand, and I'll be careful. I was going to try to be supportive, but since you don't need it, never mind them. Your hamstring connects to both your knee and hip? Which means the muscle connects to a joint at the top and the bottom. I did not know that. Because usually people only, like, fuck up their knees. I never heard of people fucking up their knees and hips at the same time. It sounds terrible. A dance performance. I caught my partner in the dance and I felt a twitch in my leg. Luckily, everyone like kept me going, but when I went off stage to change, I had to scream into a oh god. That sounds terrifying. Is it slightly better now? Can you like recover from it? Because I know certain things you can't like not recover from them. And we sneaks into the lab through an unguarded air duct. The metal ducts are freezing cold, singeing her skin.
This place is cold.
I sense the frigid air from outside. It carries a strange scent, too. Someone's entering. Are you hidden?
Don't worry. It's dark here, and the machines are pretty noisy. They won't detect me.
Muscle will regrow.
Soldier 11. Wakey, wakey.
Understandable, but hey, at least it's working.
I know I've taken
like
quite a few
it's
samples
recovering.
from
That's
you
good.
and
That's good
injected
though.
some meds.
Give it
You'll
time.
tough it out,
Don't rush into
won't
it.
you?
It's very important.
Won't you? Do you enjoy being pampered? Because you're the youngest sister? Oh, that won't do. Get up and play with me. Good. That's my girl. Now, let's continue our story.
Ow!
Where was I? Ah, yes. About how some kind scavengers found me without limbs. Such kind-hearted folks.
That's a
They
lie. Apparently you did it
sold
twice.
me. And unfortunately, my ignorant new owner couldn't see any use for a limbless worm like me. So I was sold off again. I was treated
Bye-bye.
like merchandise on the black market. Sold alongside gangster stuff and modded bamboo. That's when I realized we Silver Company soldiers weren't any different from bamboo. Just made of flesh and blood. The only real distinction is we feel more pain. And that's when I met her.
Lies.
She bought me as a trophy girl. Cut
Damn.
me open and operated on me, checking my internal
no
organs
limbs.
by hand. Anesthesia doesn't work on us. You know that, right?
Ah.
So it hurt. It hurt like hell. Then, out of the blue, she smiled at me. Looking back now, I think she must have noticed something unusual about my body. She told me that she was once a military doctor, but was discharged, and now worked as a rogue doctor.
Wait, is
She was
she
familiar with everything about Silver Company.
is she the woman who was like behind all the
Was willing
strings?
to help.
11 10 cursed, thank you. It is, isn't it? I think.
So, I underwent surgery and received mechanical prosthetics. Nothing too fancy. I don't think I'll ever use them for combat, but they serve their purpose, helping me stand and do calculations. My true value lies in my memory. You see, my brain is the only thing that has remained intact. Thus, I remember everything. I remember our home and the time spent with our sisters.
Terrible. I understand
I
why she
remember
is the way
that
she
as
is.
long as we fought alongside our captain, we were considered the most powerful fighting force.
I remember assisting in their research and using my own 2 hands to welcome new sisters into this world. That rogue doctor used her connections to get me some incomplete research data. Using my fragmented memories combined with that data, I was able to piece things together. And now, I've nearly revived the technology of Silver Company. Fortunately, I've remembered. I've survived and can recall our past. And now, reforming Silver Squad is my mission. Because this is my home.
I don't know, man.
Home. So, do you like my plan, Captain Anby?
When
No,
did you
not
notice
really.
me?
My little puppy spotted you a while ago, and I instructed her to raise the alarm. You know, Captain, I'm actually glad you're here. I've been thinking that we need to talk.
Give her back, and then we'll talk.
If you want her, come
It's the
get her
military
yourself.
importance of giving them boobs to distract the troops, which are mindless monsters, but yes, distraction. Trying to work against gravity, I think. And he rushes out of the lab and reunites with Trigger.
Trigger!
Oh god. Ah, yeah.
Say no more.
Wasn't ready. I might as well wait. Sorry, what was the question?
Adjusting for wind.
Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. There was no question whatsoever.
Targeting.
Review.
Fire support.
You. Die. Come here.
Fracture!
The target's weary. Sniper's Creed. 1 shot, 1 kill.
Bam.
There's those.
Fire support ready.
Be gone.
Position. Show no mercy.
Show no mercy, please just die. Before my defense against her is not the booba that gets me, it's the Hutao asset. What? What Hutao asset?
That's the Captain Anby I know.
What? What did I
Cleaning your
miss?
knives with the filthy blood of
Is she having
scum
such bad contact? Is she having such a big ass? Is she?
Don't give me that, idiot. Now you're worried about who's
When we play Genshin, I have to look. I own her.
Side, of course. I created you, so you never saw Captain Anby in her prime. After everything I've been through, I thought I would have forgotten. But I still remember. So, have you ditched
Using
the
2 stunner.
uniform, Captain?
Shh. It's fine. Look, we're getting through. We're getting through.
I'd keep it as pajamas if I were you. It's nice to reminisce about the days of glory and agony, isn't it?
I never knew you were still alive, Twiggy.
Yeah, I was always.
I don't know if I
the
would
worst
call
at
this
fighting,
being alive.
but I survived. It's only natural for you not to expect that, Captain.
You're not as terrible a fighter as you think. Your sharp mind makes up for it.
Also,
Yes,
Jean-Louis physics.
you said
Look,
something similar
When they
before.
finally release
I'll never
males,
forget
they
that.
do be looking good.
You persuaded them.
They
to
just
keep
don't.
me, and you encouraged me to acknowledge my true value. You're right. I am valuable. I understand that all too well now. Trash may perish easily, but not me. I'm valuable. Precious even. There's always someone who sees value in me. Just like you did before. Sometimes I wonder if I were just an ordinary citizen in New Eridu and not part of Silver Squad, maybe I could have become a researcher at the White Star Institute, studying deep topics like 3 forms of etheric manifestation in specific hollows. Sure, I might be sharp, but there are different kinds of smart. Growing up in Silver Squad, I had no street smarts. Competing for profit, seeing through lies, and striving for a better life with limited resources. These I had to learn the hard way. Year after year.
Let her have
You've
dreams.
been through a lot. Is that why you're doing this now?
I don't need a reason. At least not one to convince you.
I really think you do need a
The
reason,
only
sweetheart.
person I've needed to convince is my backer.
You know better than anyone. Silver Company was an evil undertaking. That technology should never resurface.
Evil? Are you suggesting that you, I, and our sisters were all evil?
No, but the fucking company was
evil.
making you.
So, we should all just be destroyed?
No, but we should not continue in our evil.
Oh, I see. That's very enlightening, Captain. We should be eating burgers, watching movies, working a job, and going on dates. Instead of being maimed, sold, tortured, and struggling to survive.
I mean,
You
yes.
know I care for you, Captain Anby. Whatever you do, I won't hold it against you. But that doesn't mean you can stand here and say these things so lightly to my face.
You know where I am, don't you? You know where I live, what burgers I like, what movies I watch, and who I spend time with. Since you know, you're welcome to visit me anytime, Twiggy. I'm your captain. I'll personally deliver
I
the
think Shadow
punishment
likes
you deserve.
burgers too.
And then, secret
I also
mission
kind of want a burger, I'll be
together.
for real.
Captain.
We can still make things right before you make a greater mistake. Fortunately,
Oh?
I found you before things got any worse. I have so much to tell you, but
Isn't that her
maybe another
strategy
time.
for like plan
For
B?
now, we should.
I don't think she's gonna come with me. I think she's acting. The conversation is interrupted and is stunned to see a body tossed in front of her. Soldier 11. She's pale, but there are still signs of life in her, and she's breathing faintly.
All right, I'm returning
Oh.
your favorite girl. Now we're even, Anby.
Twiggy?
I said we're even. From now on, you can stop acting like a captain and save this foolish talk.
He kicks the limp Soldier 11 on the ground, quickly lifts her up, and hands her to Trigger.
Soldier 11! Wake up, Soldier 11! Anby, she doesn't look good. We need to get out of this hollow ASAP.
I see how it is.
Is she brainwashed?
Twiggy, I'll be back. I won't just abandon you.
You sicken me. Like I said, just save the foolish talk. I can't stand to hear that kind of mush from someone who looks exactly like me.
It's
Well,
not
I'm
mush,
sorry.
and I hope you'll get used to it. Let's go, Trigger.
Biggie stands and watches as Anby leaves.
Hey, go contact you know who.
Oh. Who?
Ugh, cut the crap! You think I don't
The
realize
lady?
I shouldn't cut the middleman and contact the client directly?
Hi,
Look at the
Sheena.
mess we're in.
Welcome.
The junk she's brought won't fix this. Our best shot is exploiting Anby's inner weakness.
Told you she's
let
acting.
go of her most lethal weapon, her daring and ruthless fighting style. Now she's like a hired gun with a family to feed, focused on surviving to get the paycheck. I can handle her if we exploit that, but I need to keep everything in check, or else all my efforts so far will have been.
And why?
You've been diligent, little Twiggy.
Stop calling
Do we
me
know the
that.
voice? I'm so
As
bad
you
with
know,
voices.
Your research is crucial. You're just like me. We're here to foster hope. Our work is the only cause worth fighting for in this world.
Of course, I understand. Sometimes, when hope is scarce, certain issues can only be resolved with sheer violence. The stuff I mentioned last time is ready. Send some of your people to retrieve it. It's not exactly new Eridu tech, so use it carefully.